Hello, D20 Tales family, and welcome to our very first show of of our new year and of our new rebrand of D20 Tales.
Reboot,
Reboot,
rebrand.
reboot. But welcome to Gaming Done Badly. Welcome Gaming Done Bad. Today, this is Brian, and today we are going to be bringing you Marvel Champions, a game that Brian is really familiar with, but I suck at it, and I've only played 2 games.
Oh, come on, you won half of them. I mean, that's something. For those of you who know the game, we're going to be playing the very first campaign, Rise of the Red Skull. It's not that tough. It was one of the first ones that was released. I unfortunately have not been playing for about a year, so I expect to bend and break some rules. And I feel free to point this out in the comments. Feel free to attack me, call me an idiot. I promise I won't read them. And enjoy the chaos.
There will be many chaoses. Don't worry about it. It's a thing. So, Brian, tell us what we have in front of us.
Okay, this is Marvel Champions. This game's been out for a few years. There's about 8 different campaigns expansions. We're playing the very first one. So I am going to be playing Tigra. Now, the reason I'm playing Tigra is because I haven't played in about a year and a half, and yet I keep collecting the game. So there's about 5 or 6 different decks that I've never played before. This is the pre-con deck for Tigra. It's the first time I'm ever playing it. We're going to hope for the best. Everyone online says it's broken, so I'm going to do my best to exploit every aspect of it that I possibly can. Kristen, what are you playing?
I am playing my favorite Marvelous character because I love Gwen Stacy and I love Spider Girl. So I'm playing Ghost Spider. And Gwen Stacy, so apparently I'm playing one of the hardest group.
Well, not her specifically, but I'll get into that in a minute.
Because there's different ones, and apparently I'm playing one of the harder ones to learn how to play. But she does a lot of damage in the back. She likes to kick people when they're hitting them, or when she's being hit. So I like to.
So
see what happens.
For Marvel Champions, every deck is you have your basic hero cards, about 15 cards, and then you add one of 4 aspects. There's aggression, there's justice, there's leadership, and there's protection. I'm playing aggression, which means my deck is just about beating the hell out of the villain. Kristen's deck is protection, and that's what she meant by being one of the harder aspects to learn because you have to do a lot. The timing of your cards becomes important, but you'll see that as we play the game. We're playing the first scenario in the Rise of the Red Skull, which is Crossbones. You might remember Crossbones from the beginning of the movie Civil War. Who's the actor that plays it?
That's a good question. I don't know.
The name escapes me at the moment. Frank Grillo.
Frank.
Okay. I believe that's it. But anyway, Crossbones is one of these villains that does a ton of damage, has a ton of guns, and in the campaign, he has basically raided an experimental weapons depot searching for an Infinity Stone. I think that's roughly it. Because of that, we have an extra deck, which is the villain deck, which has experimental weapons in it. He has drawn 1 experimental weapon so far, which he does at the beginning of the game. He has chances to draw others. This one is what's it called? An energy shield. So basically it gives the villain retaliate. Anytime we attack him, we take a point of damage in return.
I don't like that.
This is the scheme. Every villain will have a scheme. There's 2 ways the villain can kick the hell out of us. He can either beat our characters down until they have no hit points and they die, which happens from time to time, but to you. Or the villain will constantly put will put a threat on their schemes. And as they resolve schemes, if they get through all of their schemes, they win the game that way. We win the game by beating up the villain. Actually more than once, because there are several phases of the villain. You beat one phase, you move on to the next one. This is the encounter card deck full of all kinds of nasty things that can happen during the game. For those of you who know Marvel Champions, you know what's going on, and you'll be the ones that I expect to complain every time we kind of bend a rule. For those of you
or have no idea what we're doing.
For those of you who don't know how to play it, hopefully as the game progresses, you'll catch on. To begin with, we need, where is it? This little doodad here that's got 3 exclamation marks. This marks whose turn it is. So I'm on the right. We'll start with me. My character is in alter ego form. Your character can either be in alter ego or hero form. So you look, I've got an action that I can do in alter ego form. Oh wait, and again, we'll be playing badly, so expect a couple of pauses. The first thing we have to do is draw our initial hand. Now you have a hand size, which in alter ego is 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, on your first hand, you can mulligan as many cards as you want, meaning you can discard as many cards as you want, and replace them with new ones. Now, I have this card called Aggressive Conditioning, which is an upgrade. I only need one of them, so I'll be mulliganing that. This is a resource card, which means it has 2 resource icons because you spend cards to use different abilities. I'm going to keep that. Keep a cat's head. Actually, I like all the rest of my cards, so I am going to draw 1 new card, which is going to be Tooth and Claw. How about you?
So I have been already playing around to see what I want to keep and what I don't want to keep. So my 6 cards are Web Binding. I have a Strength card, which is a double resource card. Phantom Flip, which is a great card to get rid of some threat when I need to. Never Back Down, Defensive, and a Pirouette and Punch. I think I'm going to keep these 3 and discard these, and hopefully draw something like a back kick, because those things are amazing. No, but I draw another flat Phantom Flip, a minion, and another Never Back Down. Jeez, my luck.
And you might recognize the minion. That's Spider SPDR, which is SPDR. Penny Parker and her mech.
Yep.
Essentially. Okay, so we've got our initial hands. I'm going first. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look at my action that I'm capable of when I'm in alter ego, which is search your deck or discard pile for a copy of Hunted and add it to your hand. So no reason not to do that. And there it is, Hunted. Hunted is a card that I can attach to opposing minions, which are, there's the main villain, plus the villain can throw out little minions that can give you headaches. There aren't any out there, so I won't be attaching it, but it's worth drawing because now I can use it as a resource. And then I'm going to flip into Tigra form. Dun, dun, dun. She's got some abilities that are associated specifically with minions. Basically, that card I just drew. I destroy certain abilities on minions with that card, and then over here underneath I've got On the Hunt response. After a player phase begins, draw 1 card for each minion engaged with me. I have no minions engaged with me. Plus, when the player phase began, I was in alter ego, so I couldn't use that ability anyway. But that's one of the things that she can do. And any ability where you can draw extra cards is always a nice one. So what I'm going to do is first I'm going to play any upgrades. So I have this guy right here, Aggressive Conditioning. Play under any player's control, max 1 per player. That's going to cost me 3 resources. So I have this card, which gives me 2 strength resources, which are the red. And then I'm going to use that Hunted card because I can't use it right now on anything, so I might as well just use it as a resource. So now that raises my base hit points up by 3 and gives me a +1 attack. So I started at 10. I'm now at 13. And I have 4 cards left. So what am I going to do? Oh, I have a cat's. This is another really good one. I'm going to have to play it. I'm going to use Tooth and Claw and Bring It On as resources. That gives me 2 resources to play Cat's Head Amulet. Now, Cat's Head Amulet will generate a resource for each minion engaged with me. You might be starting to see a theme here. She does best when she's got a bunch of minions engaged with her. And then I have 1 more card, which is an attacking card. I will hold on to that. And then I am going to attack. Now, every card has 3 different categories. You've got Thwart, which you can use to take scheme or take threat off of the main scheme, or any side schemes that pop up. You've got Attack, which is pretty self-explanatory, and then Defense, and they're all different values. So I'm going to tap to attack, and I'm going to do 2 points of damage to the villain. Now, unfortunately, I forgot completely about this because
He's
again,
gonna smack you back
playing
for
badly.
one.
Yes, he is. He has a retaliate here, so I'm going to take a point of damage from that retaliate. And that's going to end my turn, and we're going to move over to Gwen Stacy.
Okay, so Gwen Stacy. So I am not a web warrior, so I can't use a lot of my abilities yet. So let's flip instantaneously. And then I would like to spend these 2 resources for this 1 card to put this guy into play. And then I'm going to hold on to everything else because I don't want to get rid of anything at the moment.
And for those of you who don't know the game, she's in protection, and a lot of protection cards you tend to play during the villain's phase.
Yeah, so everything is an event card for me in his response. So I my character wants to do responses and interrupts. Now here's the question for you: if I attack with this, does he still retaliate 1 against minions?
Yes.
Oh no, that would be bad. Purple. Does that start with any?
It does not. That's where this 0 is. See, this is the amount of threat that is put on the scheme every turn. It's 1 times the amount of players, and the bottom number is how much it starts with.
So if I attack him with my spider, I'm immediately going to get smashed.
The reason being, again, for those of you who don't know, if you look at the minions attack and defend and thwart, they have a star underneath it. They take consequential damage if they attack or thwart. The number of stars is how much damage that is. So because she'll take one consequential damage for attacking, she would also take 1 for the retaliate, which means.
So you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 1 for the team,
and
I'm going to spend these 2 to get rid of this card.
Ooh, nice. Now the reason being, almost every attachment will have a hero action that allows you to discard it. In this case, you have to spend an energy and a mental resource,
which are the corner,
the yellow and the blue
and the
resources.
Purple, and there's 3 in the bottom corner.
The other resources are strength. Those are going to be a little red heart.
So I'm taking 1 for the team here. So just be thankful that I took 1 for the team.
You couldn't have done that before you retaliated against me.
No, obviously not.
Now one thing to let you know, she actually could have.
I didn't know I could have.
Because she can do.
I'm playing badly.
She can do actions in my turn. The only thing that she can't do in my turn is basic attacks, basic defense.
Had I known that,
I still would have. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm
kidding. I'm kidding. I probably would have done. All right, so I'm going to hit him for 1, and I will take 1 point of damage on this.
And Crossbones now has, at least this iteration of Crossbones now has 21 hit points.
And unfortunately, I'm only going to be able to do this next turn and not my Phantom Flip, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. And then I will hit him for another 2 points of damage for myself.
Perfect. So that brings us down to 19 points of damage. Points remaining.
And that is all I can do.
So at the end of our turn, everybody untaps. And we can draw cards up to our basic hands.
Untaps.
Oh. Everyone is no longer unexhaust. Okay, that's fine. Sorry, Wizards of the Coast. All right.
Unexhaust.
So anything that you've exhausted up here flips back. Anything that's exhausted, I can't say exhausted. We're gonna say flip. Every time.
Turn sideways.
Turn sideways. Whatever works. And then we also will draw cards up to our minimum hand size or our maximum hand size, which in hero form is going to be 5. You also, I'm not doing it, but you also have the option of discarding any cards in your hand before you draw.
I'm not going to do that. I'm going to actually keep my cards because I got to actually push some pretty good cards here.
Mine aren't too bad. If I can get some minions out, I need minions. I need minions out trying to kill me so that I can use abilities to kill them first. Okay, so that's the end of the hero phase. Now we move to the villain phase. The first thing that's going to happen in the villain phase is threat. The current scheme, I mentioned this earlier. You have 1 threat per player, so we're going to put 2 threat on the current scheme. Now the scheme is resolved. This number in the upper left-hand corner says 3 plus the little player icon. So that's 3 times the number of players. When it gets 6 threat on it, it moves on to the next scheme.
Okay.
So that makes now the next part of the villain phase is our lovely encounter cards.
This is the worst part of the whole game. I hate this part.
We each draw 1 face down encounter card, and that stays face down for the moment. Now, the villain activates in player order. I have my little icon here, so the villain goes first on me. The villain is going to attack.
For 1.
And, well, maybe more. I am not going to defend because I don't want to flip. But the villain also gets to draw a boost card. They get to draw an encounter card. And the number of boost icons down here, that's these little stars, that's the amount of extra damage that they do, or the amount of extra threat they add if they're scheming. But we'll get to that when someone's an alter ego. So that's +2, which means I am going to take 3 points of damage, which brings me down to 9. Now, the villain will activate against Kristen. First of all, they're going to attack. So what are you going to do in response?
I have when an enemy would activate ability. But I actually think that I actually want to do never back. It's an interrupt. So I'll let him. I'm going to defend. So I'm going to have 3 defense. So he currently is only doing 1 point of damage to me. So
now, I am pretty sure if you're going to play that card in response to the villain's attack,
it has to be now.
You have to play it.
So
before...
I will do this. So I'm going to play this never back down, and I'm going to get rid of this desperate defenses to play this. So now I have 3, 4, 5 defense. And if he doesn't do any damage to me, he becomes stunned. So it also does ready my character because I played an interrupt. After you resolve an interrupt or response, I get to ready her.
Yeah, ready. That's the word. So he only got 1 boost icon, which means he only did 2 points of damage. So
he gets stunned.
Now, normally there are little cards. Normally there are little cards that say stunned, that say confused. But this morning I forgot to put them in my bag. So we're going to use this little icon for now. Those of you who know what it is know it's for something entirely different, but we're using it as a stun icon for the moment. So the villain is stunned. Now what stun means is the next time the villain goes to attack somebody, that attack is negated and the stun is removed. So, one thing I forgot to mention earlier. We are playing with standard 3 cards, which there's certain cards that you add to every villain deck. In this case, they're going to be standard 3. When it pops up, you'll see what that means. Okay, so that is the end of the villain's activation. He's attacked each of us. Now, the next phase would normally be minions would attack or scheme, but there are no minions out, so we move on to everyone's favorite phase, encounter cards. So you do these one at a time in turn order. So I get mine first, which is Evil Alliance. When revealed, each Nemesis minion in play activates against you. If no minions activated this way, place 3% count. Place 3 pursuit counters on pursued by the path.
Already. No.
So remember when I was telling you what happens with standard 3? Well, now you get to find out. We have this lovely card up here, which is an environment.
Why?
Pursued by the past. After you place a pursuit counter here, if the number of counter is 3, which guess what? We just place 3 on there.
Mm-hmm.
If the number of counters here is at least 3 more than the no, never mind. If it is at least 3 more than the number of players. Remove
so
each
it needs 1
counter
more
here. If the Nemesis minion is in play, it activates against you. Otherwise, flip this card over. So actually, all that happened is we placed 3 on here. And now 2 more, and that's going to activate. So I'll explain that later. Let me make sure there's nothing else I need to do. Nope, nothing else from me. So that was my encounter card.
I'd like to reveal mine now. Actually, I wouldn't like to. I have to, unfortunately. Um,
Weapon.
it's a weapon. So he gets a new weapon attached to the villain, and now he has an additional +1 attack. And he also has piercing.
He gains piercing. Now, piercing, there's another ability, toughness. It's a status card. When a hero or a villain gets a toughness card on them, it will absorb 1 attack. Piercing goes right through toughness cards. If I had my status cards that I left at home, I would show you a tough card, but I don't. So
well,
the next time we're filming, I will have my cards. Okay, so that's the end of the villain phase. So that brings us to the player turn. This little icon that shows the first player gets passed over.
It's passed to me.
And it is now Ghost Spider's turn.
It is now the Ghost Spider's turn. I don't have anything to play at the moment because I don't have many cards, and all of my stuff is events because I'm support. I'm a protection character. I don't like to do things during my turn. But I am going to thwart those 2 off of this scheme with this spider.
Now, yeah,
this is going to take 2 damage. However, it has a special ability that when defeated, if you can add this to your hand if she was defeated by taking excess consequential damage. Well, she had 1 on her, and she took 2 more, which she gets defeated, and then she goes to my hand.
Perfect.
This will go away, and then I could spend 2 and bring her right back out.
Not a bad idea.
And then smack him for 1.
Not a bad idea. Plus, you can also smack him.
Although the problem is going to get more cards, but I definitely have to have 1 for web binding because I want to do this web binding because it's really good. But I'm going to spend these 2 on resources on this card to put Spider DR back. I will hit him for 1 point of damage. We're going to do this all over again.
That's going to bring him down to 18. And then what is Ghost Spider herself?
And then I'm going to smack him for 2 more.
Awesome. So he is down to 16. Because we're playing on standard because someone was afraid to play on expert.
I don't like playing expert. It's a bad thing.
Our second game we played on expert, and that was the one
I got my butt kicked.
Yeah. So it is what it is.
And then
my turn is
done.
Cool. So there's no scheme out there. I have an ability which unfortunately isn't helping me right now. It's basically after a player phase begins, I get to draw 1 card for each minion engaged, but I still have no minions engaged with me. So that's no fun. See, first, any upgrades that I need to play? Yeah. Oh, but then I can't really smack him again. I really want to smack him.
Well, you might not get to smack him again.
This is true. Okay, so I'm going to play Bring It On, Hunted, and Precinct Headquarters. I'm going to use those all as resources, and I'm going to use those to play Savage Strike. Now, when I play Savage Strike, when you make a basic attack, which I'm making, I will play Savage Strike, which gives me a +6 to that attack. So my basic attack is 2 + 6. I'm going to do 8 points of damage.
Smacking damage.
To Crossbones. He's now down to 8 total.
8 hit points?
Oh, sorry. Make that 7. I forgot. I have aggressive conditioning, which gives me another +1 to my attack. So I did 9 points of damage. Yes, Tigra is vicious. And I do believe she might be broken. But we'll get into that later.
We're done.
Yeah, I just wanted to enjoy and bask in the fact that I did like way more damage than you and your little spider thing did.
Hey, I have a little spider. It's fine.
Okay, and I have 1 card left, Cat-like Reflexes. So, end of the turn, I will unexhaust, and I will draw 4 cards.
2 and 3. Oh, I got my Ghost Kick.
And I've got more stuff that is great if I had minions out, and no minions are surfacing to help me out here. Okay. Villain's turn.
Villain's gonna smack me or
Well,
try to smack me.
first, villain's going to put two threat on the scheme. Then go ahead and draw your face down encounter card.
Okay, so well, hold on. Oh yeah,
yeah.
no, sorry.
We're not at that part.
We're not that. We're not that. We're not. We have to do the thing I hate every single
Exactly.
time. It's so bad.
So villain's going to activate.
Villain's going to activate.
Actually, the villain's not going to activate.
Oh,
the villain is stunned.
Oh.
So the villain is going to lose their stun counter. This is one of the bad things about this. One thing about protection. Every now and then, when the villain doesn't attack, people who play protection get annoyed because they can't play.
I can't play the cards that I wanted to do. I wanted to smack him.
That moves us over to me. He's going to smack me, and my hit points are getting just low enough to where I am going to defend.
Okay.
So we're going to draw a boost card.
And it's going to be a nothing on that.
It's going to be a star. Now, if it has a star, then it has an ability when it's drawn as a boost card. Give the villain a tough status card. If you cannot heal 3 points of damage from it instead. So we're just going to use this because, again, I don't have my stuff. Sorry. We're going to use this for a tough card. Now, what a tough card does is the next time we try to damage the villain, that tough card is removed instead of the villain taking it.
Oh, well, that's horrible.
Unless your ability has piercing, which will go right through it. But that is going to be it for. That was it for my turn. Yeah.
I got nothing.
Oh, this was supposed to move over to me, wasn't it?
No, it was mine because he hit me first. Hit me first. It'll come to you at the end of the round.
Oh yeah,
we have to reveal these.
Sorry, I'm
completely lost his mind.
Yeah, I was for
I would like to reveal my
for
card.
some reason I was thinking this was
no.
This was the hero phase and not the villain phase. Okay.
So anyway, he's old, so why? It's fine.
So anyway, I didn't take any damage because I defended. All right, now I know where I'm at.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Okay. Sinister Strike. When revealed, alter ego. Place 1 pursuit counter on pursuit.
Okay, but we're not an alter ego.
We're not.
You're in hero.
I am a hero. Place 1 pursuit counter on pursuit by the past. Then, if it has any counters on it, the villain attacks me. Oh no!
Oh, so you're gonna get your attack.
I'm gonna get my attack after all.
Okay, but
except for the problem is I'm just gonna make him lose his tough.
Yeah, pretty much. But I mean, we got to get rid of it sooner or later.
Actually, I have a better response.
Okay, so the villain's going to attack you. What are you going to do?
Well, this also goes to 4.
I just did it.
So it needs to go 1 more. So I need 5.
3 plus 1. No, it was at 3. I just added 1.
Right.
And brought it up to 4.
So it needs to be 5, right?
No, it needs to be 5 before it activates.
Okay. So he's going to try to attack me. So I'm not going to let that happen. I'm going to spend this not today, and I will spend this Phantom Flip to, when an enemy would activate, cancel that activation. If a minion activation was canceled this way, deal 4 damage to it. But it wasn't. It was just, you didn't get to do anything to me. Sorry, mister.
Now, that does mean he retains his tough status.
He does.
Which I'm not happy about.
I know, because you have to hit it first.
I hit harder than you, okay? This is a team sport. All right. Okay, so that means that I have an encounter card that I have to draw. I was hoping I could avoid that, but nope. We have Crossbone Assault. This is a side scheme. So when defeated, Crossbone activates against the player who defeated the side scheme. Great. So this is going to have 3 threat on it, or 4 threat on it, 2 for each player. This little icon here basically means that at the beginning of the villain's phase, that's an extra threat that goes on the main scheme. It's not the worst side scheme. There are other ones that force you to draw an extra encounter card. There are other ones, and there's other ones that do a number of things.
I don't want to enjoy it.
As we play,
I
you'll
want
see that.
More encounter cards.
Hey, you know what? We're gonna play sooner or later. We're gonna play the Green Goblin villain, and especially if you play it on expert, you start off with 3 encounter cards each.
No.
It's an ugly scenario. But anyway, that's not what we're playing right now. Now it is my turn, and I am exhausted, so I can't do anything unless I can get unexhausted. Do I have the ability?
But I can do stuff.
Let's see. What can I do? What I can do that's attached to a minion. What the hell? Why is everything attaching to a minion? I'm not happy about this.
There are no minions.
There are no minions. Exactly. That's making me very sad. Okay.
You couldn't hit him anyway because you're tapped.
Well, but if there was a minion,
you're not ready.
I have things that can ready my hero if necessary. Okay, so I will play this, which is Audacity. It's a resource, but it has a little bit of an extra ability. I'm going to use it to put a cat-like reflexes in play. This is an upgrade. When you would take any amount of damage, discard cat-like reflexes, prevent 3 of that damage. You may confuse a minion engaged with you. Again, I need minions engaged. But I've used Audacity to play it, which causes 1 point of damage to the villain. Almost like a oh, that's mine. Why am I doing damage to myself? So the villain is down to 6. And that doesn't leave me with much else because that one would have to attach to somebody. So damn, I should have done that. Okay, but it's too late. I screwed up. Okay, so and then I'm going to use Suppressing Fire to play another cat-like reflex. I now have 2 of them out.
Nice.
And that's my turn.
Okay. On my turn, I'm just going to do the thwart thing.
So the recursion back to your hand.
So we're gonna thwart those 2.
All right.
This will go away and go back to my hand again. But I'm not gonna play it this time because I don't want. I need cards. I'm gonna have to spend them to do the ghost. I'm gonna smack him in the face back.
Well, keep in mind,
I will get to draw back up to cards. That's
yeah, exactly.
correct.
So if you want, you would have to spend Ghost Kick to put her.
I have to literally spend Ghost Kick to put her.
Got it.
But I will smack him for 2.
Okay.
Which not.
Toughness.
Get rid of this.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I totally spaced it.
Thing. See who's playing badly?
Yeah,
I remember more rules than you are. And then, I think I'm done. I don't think I can do anything else.
So we're going to unexhaust everybody.
And I'll draw back up to my 5. Oh, look, it's another Ghost Kick. I can discard.
I got a Coup de Grace.
Ooh. Darn.
I got Sharp Claws. I need that. Savage Strike. I could have used this earlier. And last but not least, Air Cover. Okay. So now, let's see if we can get some minions out here.
Oh, and then when you're going to draw one?
And yes, I'm going to draw. I get an encounter card.
I get one.
Lovely. Okay, so now he has this side scheme up. So this round, we're going to be putting 3 threat on the main scheme rather than 2.
I think it only has 3 on there. I keep getting rid of them for everybody.
So that makes it his turn to activate against me. I am not going to defend. So he's going to attack. He's going to get his boost, which he's going to get 3. So that means his attack is going to do 5 points of damage. I am going to discard one of my cat-like reflexes, which will prevent 3 of that damage. So I'm going to take 2 points of damage. And that means he now activates against you. He's going to attack. How are you going to respond?
I would like to. Then, before we know how much is going to happen, I'm going to get rid of these 2 cards to spend for Ghost Kick and smack him in the face for 6.
And he has exactly 6 points left in this phase. So let's see how much damage he does first. He's going to do 2 plus 2 is 4. You defended for 3, so you're going to take 1 point of damage.
1 point of damage. And
you're going to ready because you used a response.
I will ready.
And then we defeated phase 1. So in this game, every villain has 3 phases. If you're playing on basic, you're going to use phase 1 and phase 2. If you play expert, you're going to use phase 2 and phase 3. I always play, but newbies and all. All right. So while Crossbone has a weapon, so now because if he has a weapon attached to him, his attacks gain piercing, and you have a when revealed ability. Now, I didn't go through this at the beginning because his number one had the same when revealed ability, or actually, no, it didn't. When revealed, search the encounter deck and discard for Crossbones machine gun and attach it to Crossbones. Shuffle the encounter deck.
So it's in the discard pile. I've already seen it.
And that one gets ammo counters.
2
right?
ammos. Yep.
This is going to do indirect. We'll explain what it does when it does it. Yeah, and that would be the end of that activation, which means we move on to yay encounter cards. Minion. Not a minion. We've got another Crossbones assault. So now we've got
no.
Now, okay, so quick editorial note. We just had a fire alarm. So that cut into the game a little bit. But right before that fire alarm, I drew another Crossbones assault. So now we have 2 of these accelerator icons, which means starting next turn, at the beginning of Crossbones' turn, he will be putting 4 threat onto the scheme unless we can get rid of one or more.
Or we can just kill him. How many hit points does he have? The new hit
Oh,
points?
thank you for reminding me. He
14.
now has 28.
28.
So again, on the basic villain, you'll see at the hit points, it'll have a number and a little person icon. That's that number times the number of players that you have. So it scales to however many players you have. Okay, so that's the end of his phase. So this pops back to you, and you're first.
Okay. Oh, we forgot to do these first.
Oh, that was my encounter
That was yours.
card. Never mind.
Mine
Okay.
counter card. Hail Hydra. When revealed, each Hydra minion engaged with the hero makes an attack against hero. Each player who was not attacked this way searches the encounter deck and discard pile for a Hydra minion and puts it into play engaged with them. Hey, look.
I get a minion.
You get a minion. Me too.
Grab those little 2-point guys.
That one.
Yeah.
And
so this is a Hydra bomber. Now, normally a Hydra bomber, it says when revealed, choose to either take 2 damage or place 2 threat on the main scheme. Because this card, the wording is different. It says put it into play. When you put a minion into play, their when revealed ability doesn't trigger. When you turn a minion over as your encounter card, then the when revealed, that's revealing it. So then it'll reveal, or then it will trigger. Okay, so we each have a Hydra bomber engaged with us. Yay! I got a minion. I'm so happy. I really am. I get
to draw some cards.
I get to draw cards. Exactly.
All right, and so that is the end of the round. So now we can finish that round. All right, so it is my turn. I don't have any fucking thing I can do, and I don't like having this little Hydra bomber here, but
oh, sorry. Playing my violin for you.
Oh, jeez, thanks. I am going to should I smack him or should I smack the bomber? I'm gonna smack the bomber and just
kill the bomber off.
I'm just gonna kill my bomber off because it doesn't affect you. So
nah.
I'll just kill my bomber off for 2 points of damage, and I'm going to end my turn because I am done.
Now, on the hunt. After the player phase begins, draw 1 card for each minion engaged with you. Yay! I get to draw a card because I have 1 minion engaged.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Okay, so one thing I am definitely going to do. What do I want to spend to do it? Oh, you know what? I don't need to spend anything because I have this little guy here, which is my Cat's Head Amulet. Exhaust Cat's Head Amulet, generate a strength resource for each minion engaged with me. So I now have minions. I get 1. And I get to put up my Sharp Claws, which are it's an upgrade that's going to give me a +1 attack, plus I get to choose either overkill or piercing. So it'd be nice to have it out when he had his toughness status card. Definitely. Okay. Now, ooh, I like that one. Oh, and I can still play something. Okay.
Decisions. What do you play?
Yeah, I can do both of these. Okay. You know what? But I really want to just bash the hell out. So
he does have a lot of life.
Yeah, I do. I do, or he does. So
You're down to 7. You don't have.
yeah, I know, but there's a couple of things that I could do. You know what? Nah, he's got a lot of life, so I don't need to bash him thoroughly yet. What I am going to do is I'm going to use Spider Girl as a resource to play air cover. After a minion enters play, exhaust this card, remove 1 fuel counter from it. I get 2 fuel counters on it. And search my deck and discard pile for a tactic upgrade that can be attached to that minion and add it to your. Wait, what? Never mind. I'm gonna. It's close enough where I'm gonna retcon that. I don't need that. That's just stupid. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm still gonna use Spider Girl as a resource. I'm gonna use Air Cover as a resource. I'm gonna use Yellow Jacket as a resource. And I'm gonna play them, all 3 of them, to play Savage Strike, which gives me +6 to my attack, my basic attack, so that's going to bring that up to 8. I get 9 because of aggressive conditioning, and then we'll flip my claw to make it 10. And he will drop down to 18 points of damage, and I will save coup de grace for next turn, which will be the coup de grace. And
okay,
you already went. So now
we're going to unexhaust. We're going to ready them. And draw up to our hand size. Ooh, nice. Okay, cool. I got some energy.
What did I get? I got another coup de grace. I got the 2-gun kid, who's actually pretty cool if you have a lot of minions up. Bring It On, and Moon Knight. Interesting. Okay, now the villain unfortunately has 2 of these guys out there. We did not get rid of any threat.
No, we couldn't.
So that's going to be 4 threat that's going to be placed on this scheme, which means this scheme has been resolved. So we move on to the next one, which is Infinity Stone. Inside the Project Pegasus facility, S.H.I.E.L.D. agents fight desperately to prevent Hydra from obtaining the Reality Stone within. That's what Crossbones is trying to do, for those of you who like narrative stuff. So we flip it over. This will start with 2 threat on it. And it says, when revealed, reveal the top card of the experimental weapons deck.
So we're going to reveal this card, and he gets a laser rifle.
And what does the laser rifle do? When the attached villain attacks, the attack gained ranged. Okay, so what ranged means is there's an ability called Retaliate. I think we mentioned this before, where if you are attacked, you do 1 point of damage back, or 2 if it was Retaliate 2. If you have a ranged attack, you don't suffer from retaliations. Okay, so Crossbones is going to do some very bad things here. I don't really like Crossbones much right now. What exactly is he going to do? First, he's going to attack you.
Yes, he will. I would like to do a couple.
Okay. Does one of
them
them involve stunning him? Because that would be super.
I don't have a stun. But I can do 6 points of damage.
Yeah, that's something.
So I'm going to defend. And then I'm going to use this energy to pay for it. And I would like to ghost kick him again.
Okay.
And deal 6 points of damage to him.
Nice. That's going to bring him down to 12 hit points.
And I still have 1 more card I can do. But I don't want to do it because I actually want to pay for this ability over here. But it'll also unexhaust me.
Yep.
I think that's it.
Okay. So yeah, he still gets his attack off.
He's gonna reveal, and it's gonna be 2. So it's gonna be 2, 4, 5, 6 points of damage.
You're gonna take 3.
I'm taking 3 at the moment.
And then he has this machine gun, so that's a forced response. Take off the ammo counter, discard an encounter card, and see how many icons it has. None. Okay, cool. So in that case, you're going to take 3 points of damage.
Oh, isn't this yours? You forgot to put those back in your deck.
You know what? I did. Okay, so this is something that that this is part of playing badly. This one is the same thing.
Oh.
Both of these, we played this earlier. I had my Nemesis Minion come up, so these two are part of my Nemesis Minion. So because of that, we're gonna redo those two. So first, it's gonna be the damage.
Oh, so actually, so it didn't do any damage to me yet.
Well, right. This is gonna be the damaging
one.
So that's one less than it did before.
So now I'm only going to take 2, and then his next one is going to be.
You're going to take 3 points of
worse.
3 points of indirect damage.
3.
So you're going to take 5 total.
5 damage.
Okay, so
I'm down to 4. Oh, that hurts.
Now I'm going to take this moment to scour through the deck
and grab
those cards. Now that we know that I screwed up, but this is a good moment to talk about Nemesis. Every hero has a Nemesis, which includes a minion card, a side scheme, and then a couple of other schemes. Mine happens to be Hood. If there's there are several cards that can make those Nemesis pop out, and when they do, a lot of their cards end up cycling into the deck. So when we played this earlier, my Nemesis got in there, and then yeah. But anyway, that won't happen again because we don't play that badly.
Our games played badly.
Okay, so that was him attacking you, right?
That was him attacking me.
Guess what else we forgot to do?
Oh, we forgot to draw.
We're just going to draw them now. We forgot to draw our face down encounter cards, so we're going to go ahead and do this. Now, the good thing is those face down encounter cards would have been our Hood cards if we had done it.
That would have been hilarious.
At the right time.
Because it would have still messed everything up.
Exactly. Okay, now we're back on track. What is next?
I wouldn't have taken 3.
No, yeah, you still would have. Because those cards would have come up face down. Those still would have been the next two to come up.
No, these would have been the 2 we would have drawn.
No, the 2 Hood cards would have been that went face down. Those would have been the draws.
However, we would have had to go back because
but we wouldn't have found out until that face came up.
That is very true.
So now he's going to turn around and he's going to attack Tigra. The question is, do I want to? He's still got that excess damage, so yes, I do want to defend. So I'm going to defend. Let's see how much he does. He does an extra 2, so that's 2, 4, 5, 6. I am going to discard Cat-like Reflexes, and that will absorb all 6 of that damage. But I am also going to take this indirect damage from the machine gun.
It's going to be nothing.
And nothing. I'm sorry that I took no damage, and that you're down to 4.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm sure you are.
I am. Oh, okay. So that ends the villain's activations. Hydra Bomber is also going to attack me for 1.
Oh,
I did.
No.
It was horrible. I felt it in my soul.
I could tell. All right, so I'm gonna reveal my silly card right now. Worried Father. Give to the Gwen Stacy player. Search your deck, hand, and discard pile for George Stacy. Set him aside. Attach this obligation to him. Oh, so inside this deck there are obligations, and so you get to.
Oh, let me see that real quick. I just want to see the alter ego one. Okay, no, you got to go for the first one. Some of the obligations allow you to switch to alter ego form, and then you have a different alter ego way of getting rid of it. But in your case, you don't have that option.
So search for George Stacy and set him aside. Attach this obligation. I can't go find him later. Oh, wrong one. That's parental guidance. Because it has him on it, just not the right one.
So yeah, this gets set aside, and then if you want to get him thrown back in the discard pile, you've got to go to alter ego and exhaust Gwen Stacy to remove this obligation from the game. So actually, yeah, if you go to alter ego, you can exhaust Gwen Stacy, get rid of the obligation, and actually put George Stacy in your hand.
He's actually really good because he gives you extra cards in your hand,
which is always fun.
Technically there, but not.
Okay, I am in a very vulnerable position, so hopefully this is not him attacking me. So I'm going to have to talk Ghost Spider into defending. defending my poor defenseless person. No, it's an armor attachment attached to Crossbones. Actually, a nasty one. When Crossbones would take any amount of damage, place it here instead. If there are 5 or more damage here, discard Crossbones armor.
Very
and
lovely.
he gets a +1 scheme and +1 attack from that armor.
That is the end of his turn, though.
That is the end of his turn. So we'll flip this over to me. Let's see.
At the beginning of your thing, you get to draw a card.
Oh yeah. I have a minion, so I was looking at something else that does the same thing. So I have a minion, so I get to draw a card for that. Okay. Okay. And then I am going to play. No, I'll hold on to that. I might as well. No, I'm going to play it. I'm going to play Bring It On. It doesn't cost me anything, and I can draw a card for each. Basically, I'm just trading cards. Oh, another aggressive condition. Okay. Defeat an enemy with an upgrade attached to it. I got Two Gun Kid.
Two Gun Kid.
I've got Hunted. Yeah, actually. Yeah, actually, I like that. Okay, so I'm going to play Hunted on the Hydra Bomber. This is as an additional cost to play this upgrade, search the encounter deck and discard pile for a minion and put it into play engaged with you. Oh, that was dumb. So yeah, and you know which one I want. That guy. Okay, so put him engaged with me and stun it. So we'll throw a stun on him. Now, see, the thing is, this is just to give you an idea of where I screwed up, is, oh, you know what? It wouldn't have mattered. Never mind. Oh yeah, I did. I pulled out that card, and then I had this Bring It card, which I get to draw 1 card for each minion engaged with me. I should have played that first, because it would have given me another minion engaged with me, which would have given me 2 card draw, but I'm dumb. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of both my coup de grace. And
I thought you were going to try to use a coup de grace to try to kill him this turn, but you're exhausted.
They don't do that much damage. But what I am going to do is I'm going to play 3 of these. And oh wait, no, I'm going to keep that. I'm going to take 2 coup de grace. I'm only going to use 1 coup de grace. I'm going to use this, which is going to give me 2 resources. Play 1 coup de grace, that's 3 resources, and I'm going to play Two Gun Kid. Now, what I'm going to do with Two Gun Kid is when Two Gun Kid makes a basic attack, choose 2 enemies instead of 1. Resolve that attack against both of them. He's going to flip. He's going to take 1 consequential damage. He's going to kill this Hydra Bomber. His second attack I'm going to put on the villain. Now, when I kill this Hydra Bomber, because I have Hunted on him, when the attached minion is defeated, Tigra readies.
Okay, well, and you're also putting 2 damage on the villain, so 2 damage goes onto his armor.
Oh, yes. 2 damage on the armor. And then what am I going to do? Now I've got +1 attack here. Doesn't really matter as long as I get at least 3 out there. So I will go ahead and flip Sharp Claws, and I will attack to get rid of the rest of his armor.
And that will get rid of his armor. Yay! Armor down.
And then
Be open.
I am going to.
It's only for 2, but it's better than nothing.
And just to make life a little easier on everybody, I'm going to go ahead and toss coup de grace and aggressive conditioning. And we are going to dump this one, which is his combat knife. So make him a little bit weaker, a little bit easier to deal with.
Okay.
And then now the question is, oh, I have a chump blocker. I'm not going to go into. Alter Ego scares me right now because of how much scheme he's going to be building, how much threat he's going to be building up. That's the end of my turn.
I can't do a whole lot against that. All right, so my turn. The very first thing is I would like to place an upgrade on my character and get rid of those two to pay for this this web bracelet.
Perfect.
So now, anytime I resolve an interrupt or a response, I get to draw a card.
Nice.
And it's max 1 per event. So per event. So I could do multiple events and get 1 card per event. So I will then I will smack him in. Yeah, I'll smack him in the face.
Alone.
Leave him alone. I'll smack him. Yeah, I'll smack him in the face. Or should I get rid of one of the threat? I think it doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't matter at this point. Smack him. I mean,
10.
Even if that scheme resolves, we have 1 more to go, and he's getting close to being down.
Yeah, he's a 10. And then I am done. So let's unexhaust all of our things and ready everything and draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, yeah,
3, and 4. Not the greatest collection of cards. I got a bunch of threat removal when I don't need threat removal. Okay. So that makes it the villain's turn. The first thing we're going to have is that the villain is going to put 4 threat on the main scheme. Boom. And then I'm going to draw an encounter card. And Kristen's going to draw an encounter card.
Ooh.
And then our good friend Crossbones is going to attack me. He's got a 2 attack. He's got a 3 attack.
You're at 6 hit points.
2 gun is going to take.
You're just going to throw 2 gun in front of it?
I'm throwing 2 gun to. I'm throwing 2 gun under the bus.
So he does.
He does 2 more, 5 points of damage. 2 gun gets wiped out and then some.
Why are you killing your minions, dude? All right, that is going to be the end of yours attack.
Yep, and now he's going to attack me.
You. Well, I would like to defend, and I would like to play not today, bitch.
Which does what?
All right, so interrupt. When your hero defends against an attack, it gets +2 defense for that attack. If you take no damage from the attack, remove 2 threat from a scheme.
Nice. So let's see how much do you take.
Hmm.
We're starting with 3, and then nothing. After this activation, place 1 pursuit counter on pursuit from the past.
So he's at 2 points of damage right now. 3 points of damage. I take no damage.
You
which
take no
means
damage.
Let's get rid of 2 off of that. Actually, yeah, let's get rid of 2 off that.
But there is something else.
And I also do get to draw another card because I did play a.
Kristen didn't. Happening there. Another one goes here.
For why?
Because that card that you just pulled.
Oh, had
the boost icon.
Oh no!
1 pursuit counter on pursued by the past.
Hold on.
There's nothing you can do to counter unless you got something that counters a boost icon.
I don't.
So, dun dun dun. This is what happens here when you get 5 on here.
Bad things happen.
But I wanted this to happen just so that you could see it.
Happen.
After you flip to this side, find your nemesis minion, reveal it. Search the set-aside area for your nemesis side skin, reveal it. Shuffle your remaining set-aside nemesis set into the encounter deck, flip this card over. So we're going to flip the card back over. It's got nothing on it. And we get the lizard, who is now, when this villain phase begins, heal 1 damage from the lizard. He's got a regeneration thing going. We get regeneration research. When the villain phase begins, heal 1 damage from each enemy. That's interesting. And it's got 5 on it. And then we have these 3 cards, which all get shuffled into the deck.
This is really bad.
It might not be, because we're very close to beating Crossbones down, and then having the lizard out won't mean anything. But if the lizard is
about
out
to
for a
hit
couple of he is about to hit you. There is that.
But I am ready.
Yes, which makes a huge difference. That would have been bad. I was almost in a position where I would have had to defend your character. Okay, they have been shuffled into the deck. So now, and with that said, now it goes to the minion phase, which I'm first. So my minion was stunned. He's no longer stunned. And then the lizard is going to attack. What are you going to do?
Actually, I think because I want to be able to hit him next turn, I think I'm just gonna play an event first. Do I want to defend it?
Now keep in mind, if you don't defend, you're going to take 3 points of damage.
Yeah, no, I'll be down to 1.
And you have an encounter card that you hit.
Oh, that's true. Yet. I'll defend it. I'll stop the damage. However, I am gonna counter punch. Actually, I'm playing counter punch, so it will let me unexhaust anyway.
No, it won't, because you can only unexhaust once per phase.
Oh, damn. Tried. All right, but I am gonna counter punch, and because it doesn't cost me anything, but I do get another card for playing counter punch. And I will deal 2 points of damage back to that guy.
All right. So the lizard gets counterpunched. Does no damage to you. And now it's encounter time. Bam. We've got Legion of Hydra. When revealed, if Madam Hydra is not in play, search the encounter deck and discard pile for Madam Hydra. Put her into play, engaged with you, then shuffle the encounter deck. Place 2 additional threat here for each Hydra enemy in play. We have 1 Hydra enemy in play. So we're going to have 5 on the encounter card. And guess what this little icon does? Whoever is, yeah, she might be.
I didn't see her.
I see. I didn't see her pop up either.
No, she was on the discard pile.
Okay. So she pops up. The side scheme pops up. This little icon here, what that means is that whoever is the first player draws an extra encounter card during the encounter card phase. Now, it doesn't matter right now because we're already past that point. But if that is still up by next turn, then yes, that's a problem. Also, little miss Madam Hydra. Madam Hydra cannot take damage while Legion of Hydra side scheme is in play. So as long as this side scheme is in play, we can't touch her. And if this side scheme isn't played in the next villain phase, then little Madam Hydra is going to, or then whoever is the first player is getting an extra encounter card, which, if that is the case, is going to be you.
Well, I'm going to hopefully try to kill him.
I think we're going to kill him. I don't think Crossbones is going to survive the next player phase.
I hope not.
Okay, but we have 1 more encounter card to resolve before this turn is over.
That's going to be a Hydra Flame Soldier.
Any when revealed abilities? No when revealed.
Forced response and a boost. So no.
Nice.
So that's another attack against me.
So that's the end of the villain phase. And boom. Kristen's first.
All right. So I'm going to spend all of my cards to play another upgrade. Ticket to the Multiverse. We're going to go visit the Multiverse, people. I can use an action to remove Ticket from the Multiverse from the game, discard my hand, shuffle my discard pile into my deck, and draw up to your hand size. I would love to do because I don't have a hand.
Oh, Ticket to the Multiverse is a great card.
I want to do some stuff.
I forgot about that card. That one's a nice one. And also,
and it also readies my character.
Also, the fact that she gets to you get to shuffle the discard into your hand. That's awesome. Because one thing that happens whenever you finish your deck and you reshuffle it, you have to draw an encounter card. I mean, not with that, but under normal circumstances, if you burn through your deck, you have to draw an encounter card.
And it also lets me ready my character. So
nice.
So I can still attack.
Nice. Yeah, I think we'll finish him this turn.
Then I get to draw back up to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, let's see what I drew. I think that was pretty good. Okay. Well, I have some things. Well, I'm going to use these 2. Play the spider. Look at that.
Nice.
And then I would like to smack him for 1.
All right. And then what is...
And then I would like to smack him for another 2.
Smack him for another 2. Good. He's down to
I
7.
need a counter for that.
And anything else you got going?
No, I have a response. I can remove 5 threat from that. When he after I use a basic power.
That's actually this one is actually a really good card too.
Yeah, but I don't. But I want to be able to save this, and I don't have any more.
You don't have anything to spend.
I don't have anything to spend for it because I need to use these to stop it.
Well, depending on what happens on my turn, you may not get a chance to use it. We'll see. Yeah, right now, I don't have enough damage to finish him, but I have cards coming.
So that is all I can do at the moment.
Okay.
So I will pass.
Perfect. Okay, so first things first, I get to draw 1 card for each minion engaged with me. I've got 2 of them. Boom, suppressing fire.
Suppressing fire lets you draw more cards, doesn't it?
No, it doesn't. It heals me a little bit. And another suppressing fire.
Well, you're gonna heal yourself. I'm hurting. I'm at 4 life.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I don't want to heal myself. Not gonna help.
I hope everyone's excited for all of the upcoming stuff. We have more announcements coming, so be prepared for those. I'm very excited because we have some really cool stuff on the horizon. And a partnership with another group, which I'm very excited about.
Nice. Okay. I don't like this. Because I can't kill him. It's not very nice.
I did as much as I could. I mean, he is at 7, so this is on you, sir.
Yeah, that's the problem. That's the problem. I can do 6.
He'll be at 1.
I can because I didn't.
Well, no, because we will be able to kill him next turn, though.
Right, but I don't want him to have another turn. Look at how many minions we got out there.
This is
We're
true.
Gonna get
I'm gonna die.
You have anything that does? Do you have any kind of retaliatory damage?
No.
Oh, but you might get some.
I might get some in my draw.
And he's going to attack you first.
And he is going to attack me first.
You do have this guy for a chump blocker if you need him.
This is true.
Okay. I got to do what I got to do.
Do as much as you can.
Here's the thing, though. If I can do 6 points of damage, yeah. But it's also a matter of survival. And the only way I can heal myself is if I start doing things that will that won't add to my damage, which is kill minions.
Well, you can, but it will keep you alive. So you could add one of those suppressing to this and this because this only also has 3 hit points.
Yeah, and I could kill both those guys,
which will give you 4 hit points.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to add this here. We're going to add this over here. I'm going to flip this, which is going to give me 2. And I will spend that to get Moon Knight out. Now, I do have to pull a minion out. But that minion will be stunned and confused.
Because if you've ever known Minion or watched the movie or the TV show Moon Knight, you understand why they're dazed and confused.
Exactly. How much scheme do we have?
I actually enjoyed the show Moon Knight. It was so good.
It was pretty good. I like the whole split personality thing they had going. Okay. Oh, that needs to go. This needs to go. Okay, so
I can get rid of it.
You can?
I can.
All 5
I
of
can
them.
get 5 one shot.
Okay. In that case, then I will use Feline Senses to take off 3 off the main scheme because I am going into Alter Ego after this.
I mean, that just means I'm going to have to draw 2 cards, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So do you want me to get rid of it?
Can you get rid of all 5?
I can get rid of all 5.
Then do that, and I can get rid of the threat from the other one.
Okay. So I will play this to take off 3 off of this.
Don't forget, this is going to heal minions.
Right. So yeah, but I just need to kill a few minions. So I'm gonna use that to take 3 off of this, and then Moon Knight is gonna thwart to get rid of the rest of it.
Okay, that'll work.
So we'll dump that, and then now that did screw me up because I had planned on having Moon Knight attack over there, or because I was gonna get rid of him and get rid of them. Which I can only get rid of one of them now.
Oh.
So who do you want me to get rid of? Lizard is more dangerous, isn't
Lizard is 3 damage.
Okay, so I have a basic 3 attack, so I'm gonna attack. I'm gonna dump Lizard.
It'll give you 2 hit points.
Which will give me 2 hit points. And actually it'll leave me with some people engaged with me for the next turn. And then that's all my cards, so I'm gonna flip into alter ego mode because I did gain 2 hit points, but I don't have enough hit points to survive a bunch of attacks. So we are going to get hit by some schemes, by a lot of schemes.
Okay, and that is the end of our turn.
That is the end of our turn. So
we'll grab one.
Wait, before you do that. Oh yeah, that's fine. Okay, so he has a grand total of 4 scheme coming here. That's going to bring that up to 8. And then I have my encounter card. So
I have my encounter card.
His activation will go. Ready, everybody?
Oh yeah, we forgot to do the whole thing. I get to draw 2 more cards,
and I get to draw my 6.
Oh, I actually have 2 phantoms. But I won't be able to use both of them. Actually, I might be able to use both of them. Depends on what I draw when I do my first one.
Okay. So, his activation on you, he's going to attack.
He is going to attack. I would like to defend because I only have 4 hit points, but I would also like to hero response. When after I use a basic power, I'm going to get rid of these cards to pay for it, but I would like to phantom. Okay. I will remove 5 from here. Nice. Go away.
Perfect.
And then because I get to ready and I get to draw a card. Actually, I'm going to spend 1.
Oh, you can't use that on this attack.
Defense. Whenever hero defends.
Right. But how are you drawing the card?
Oh, from this.
Yeah, that's an interrupt, which means not a forced interrupt. So you're going to be drawing that card after the attack finishes. Oh, okay. So that's why you won't be able to use it
after you resolve an interrupt. Well, wouldn't it go on the stack?
The stack isn't the same. Isn't the same. Yeah. We've been doing that a little bit out of order. That one, it's after the fact.
Oh darn!
So you've got to take.
Defend. It's right now. It's going to be 3.
And plus nothing.
So 3. I take no damage.
Attached. Yeah. There's no boost icon or anything on it. Very nice. Okay. So now that makes it my turn. Mm-hmm. He is going to scheme on me.
Good thing I took a 5 off of there, huh?
Yeah, exactly. He's going to scheme for 3. And then that is going to bring it back to your minions. And your flame soldier is going to attack.
Yes, I would like to.
Now you can either what's the other force response? After had your flame soldier makes an undefended attack against you, discard a support you control. You don't have any support, so if you want to let him make an undefended attack, you're just going to take 1 point of damage. But
I don't want to take any damage. I would like to.
Well, the question is, do you want to waste your defense against 1 point of damage? Now, keep in mind, you still have her out there to defend against an attack when necessary. I would keep her around for
for
his
that
attack.
For that attack. I think I actually just take 1 point of damage.
I think I would probably risk taking 1 point of damage. Now the only wild card there is that you don't know what your encounter.
I don't know what my counter is, but I don't think it's going to be 3 damage unless it's an attack. But then I also have a defense.
And I also still have Moon Knight out there. So if push comes to shove, I can use Moon Knight to defend you as well.
So I think I'm not going to attack. I think I'm going to take the 1 point of damage. I think that's the smarter idea.
I would agree.
I will take the 1.
There are some things that he has that can be bad, but I think
I don't have any supports, so nothing goes away.
So now over to my side, where we're gonna have 3 scheme from Madam Hydra, and then 2 from Madam Hydra, 1 from the bomber. And now what did this do? I don't think they have any damage on them.
And also gets 2 threat on the lead. Oh, there's no the
yeah, after schemes or attacks, place 2 threat on the Legion. Yeah,
the scheme was killed.
Gone. Okay, so that's it for that.
Okay.
So all we have to do now, then he already schemed. So yeah, all we have to do now is encounters. You're up first.
Let's do the one we hate. All right, nowhere is safe. Place 1 pursuit counter on pursuit by the past. Then, if this has any counters on it, discard an upgrade or support you control.
Yeah, that's the only one you. That's your only choice.
That was horrible. I wanted
but it could have been worse.
It could have been worse.
Okay, so now my card. We've got In Cold Blood. When revealed, the lizard attacks you. You cannot play events until the attack is resolved. If no attack was made this way, the card gains Surge. The lizard's gone, so no attack was made, which means the card gains Surge, which means I gotta draw another one. Hydra Flame Soldier.
That's actually really good.
That's actually not bad at all. I can fully live with that. Okay, so that's everybody.
Yep, that is everything.
Oh, one thing I did forget was that he was up here as well. I didn't see him. Nobody had taken any damage, but he was confused anyway, so now he's no longer.
But he's still stunned.
He's still stunned. Yeah, he got a confused answer.
What does the regenerate one do?
That one will heal 1 point of damage from each enemy at the beginning of the. So it will heal 1 point of damage from crossbones. Sorry, I was thinking it would just heal minions, but it heals 1 from each enemy. Okay. So that makes it my turn. So the first thing that's going to happen is I'm going to search my deck for a copy of Hunted. So deck or discard pile.
Unfortunately, you don't get to draw a bunch of cards.
No, I don't. There's Hunted. Okay, and then I'm going to flip. Moon Knight is going to attack the villain. And that's going to bring him down to 6.
And you do 6.
Notice my very calm demeanor here. As I spend 3 cards, I don't care which ones, because I'm going to attack for 2 plus 6 is 8. And let's throw this in, make it 9 plus 10. That's 10 points of damage, and that's game.
That's the game, everybody. All right. Well, we won our first shot.
We did.
Holy crap! I was
we
not expecting.
Well, we didn't play expert. So
we weren't playing expert. We actually won a game. Holy crap! We won.
So that was actually the first game in the campaign, Rise of the Red Skull. Now, the campaign does have certain consequences, which are actually what I need to do is just take these 2. These are 2 of the specialized weapons that we did not draw. The other specialized weapons that we did draw will appear in every encounter deck throughout the rest of the campaign.
Okay.
So, but other than that, yeah, we won our first game. Woohoo!
All right. That was awesome. I'm
Nice.
super excited. Be prepared for the next. We will play this again for our next week. And
Round 2 will be the Absorbing Man. Kristen will be playing Ghost Spider again.
Ghost Spider.
I will be playing Hulkling. And I think I'm going to force Kristen to play on Expert for Absorbing Man.
Oh, no!
Absorbing Man is largely considered the easiest
bad guy.
The easiest whatever.
All right. Well, I guess we're playing on Expert next week. So, All right. Until next week. What? So what? Actually, well, before we jump out, so what do we think? Do we like the game? What do we think about the game?
Well, like I
I
said,
actually this was fun.
I've played it hundreds of times, so I love this game. But this is actually the first time I played with another person. I've always played this game two-hand solo, and I've always enjoyed it. But it's a lot cooler having someone else there because it makes the dynamic of the game. Because when I'm playing myself, it's like I can just coordinate both of these things in all kinds of different ways. So yeah.
So all right, well, yeah, that I'm enjoyed myself. This was my third game of playing, and I like.
And you're 2-1.
I'm 2-1. I'm better than
you're better than average.
50-50. But yeah, so we are going to get out of here. We will see you all next week. And any parting words?
Not that I can think of. I didn't introduce certain things about myself at the beginning. I have a website called windsofwyrd.com. That's WYNDOFWYRD at .com. On that website, you can find currently there's a sample of my new novel, Feral Gods, which I released about a month ago. You can get the first 100 pages there. I'm selling it at conventions. Once all my copyright stuff goes through, then I will also be selling it online. Also, I just finished a Dungeons and Dragons supplement called Blood Knights, which will also be releasing on the website very soon. When you go to the website, there's not much on there yet. Still working on it, but the sample of the novel is there. So if you'd like to, come and check it out.
All right. And so we are both co-owners of D20 Tales now. There are 9 of us.
Yep.
That we have. So there's a lot of changes happening behind the scenes for D20 Tales, and we just wanted to let everybody know that yes, we have things coming. There's quite a few changes that we've made. You've probably seen some on the Discord channel.
Yeah.
If you haven't been to the Discord channel, there will be a link down below. You can catch us there. We don't have our sponsor yet because they haven't messaged us back yet, so can't talk about a sponsor yet.
Right.
But we do have stuff in the works. So and we have lots of really cool shows coming up. You may see some of us in an upcoming D&D show. I can neither confirm nor deny anything. So. All right. Until next week.
Yep.
All right. Remember, everybody. We have a new catchphrase.
You had one.
I've already forgotten it, so don't sue me. But I have a new catchphrase that we're going to use for our show, and I had to look it up again.
We'll figure it out.
No.
Oh, you got it.
Because I have it written down.
Well, now there's no drama to it.
May your tales be forever and your dice never fail. I like it. It's such a bum. It'll have to catch on.
We'll see.
All right. Later, everybody. Bye.
Bye. I am wondering if we want to put together something